everyone.
I'm Max from Canada.
I'm Suji from Thailand.
Welcome to our channel. Today we have the top 10 place to visit in Poland. Suji and I have never been to Europe, so Poland is new to us. If there's a place in the video that we should really visit, please let us know, because one day we're going to go to Europe and go to many countries, including Poland. Yes.
Let's get started.
What's up, guys? My name is Ryan, and I want to show you some of my favorite places in the enchanting country of Poland. So here is my Polish
Oh my
top
god.
10. Poland is home to some of the world's most stunning landscapes.
Wait.
Poland.
Oh my god. It's like 3 seasons in one picture. I feel like there's different temperature depending on where he's pointing at.
Wait,
it's crazy.
Is that the train?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's feel like a train in the countryside. It's crazy.
Is home to some of the world's most stunning landscapes. From the medieval old
Oh my
town of
God.
Gdansk to the towering
Wait.
Tatra Mountains, Poland has
That
so
looks
much to offer.
similar.
Let's start this video off at the impressive city of Krakow.
Oh,
Now, this may
Krakow.
be one of my favorite cities in all of Poland. Located in the southern part of the country, Krakow was founded all the way back in the 7th century, so you
It looks
best
so
believe it's full of
ancient.
beautiful history
Oh my
and architecture.
God.
Now, one of the most impressive sites is the Wawel Royal Castle. It was built during the 14th century and was the first UNESCO World Heritage Site. It features architectural styles from the medieval, Renaissance, and Baroque periods. Now, from the castle, you can make the short 10-minute walk to the main square. This dates all the way back to the 13th century, and it was the largest medieval town squares in all of Europe, which is pretty crazy. I mean, it's just fascinating to think of all the history that took place here.
Wow.
And in the corner of the
Not just the history, but there's a lot of space to walk in Poland. From what I can see in the video, like a lot of space that you can, like, you're not cramped like other country. You have space to walk and enjoy the view. It's amazing.
Yeah, this is super amazing. Look at the way that they place the building.
where is the St. Mary's Basilica, which was built back in the
Wow.
14th century, and it's a perfect example of Polish Gothic architecture. Another interesting feature of Krakow is the Kosciuszko Mound. It's an artificial hill that was modeled after other prehistoric mounds in the city.
Oh.
It was built in 1823.
18. It looks like the pyramid. Wait,
It looked like a spaceship. What's it? The alien. UFO.
Wait, you go to the top. It looked like almost like a fortress, and then you move to and look at the beautiful sunset in the behind.
Oh my god. You just walk, or you can bring the car up there.
What was it built for? Was it like for the military strategy? Like you have to be able to watch really far, and at the time people had trouble, like, because if someone want to go to the top, they need to go around it like this, right? So it take time to go to the top, maybe. I don't know.
To commemorate the national hero named Tadeusz Kościuszko, the mount is 112 feet high, and there's a serpentine path that takes you to the top to enjoy the panoramic views of Krakow and the Vistula River.
Yeah.
Krakow is just such an amazing city, and I hope y'all can visit. After Krakow, we're going to head to the Tatra Mountains. Now, located about 2 hours drive from Krakow, the Tatras are a stunning mountain range that straddles the Polish and Slovakian border. Now, the best town to access the Tatras is Zakopane. Now, located right at the base of the mountains, Zakopane is the perfect starting place for your mountain adventures. During the wintertime, Zakopane is an ideal place to go skiing, and in the summer months, it's a prime place to start your hike into the mountains. One of the most impressive spots in the Tatras is the Morskie Oko Lake. You can make the 16-kilometer round-trip trek to the scenic lake. I mean, just such a phenomenal view up there. An interesting fact is that the Tatras are the smallest alpine mountain range in all of Europe, and they're home to plenty of wildlife.
You need
such as the
shower.
Eurasian brown bear. I just love how the Tatras look. They have such a unique and jagged look to them, and I just want to go hiking out.
Sometimes when you look at the mountain, it almost looks like it's a human that did it, because it looks like it's cut so beautifully. What nature can do, like, by itself, it looked like it's handmade, but it's nature, I think.
Yeah, look at that. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's really sharp.
Yeah, it's sharp.
This summer. Now, if you're into World War II history,
my
you can visit
goodness.
the Memorial of Auschwitz concentration camps. This is located about an hour's drive from Krakow. Now, Auschwitz is infamously known to be one of the most horrific Nazi concentration camps. Over 1.1 million people died here. One of my favorite books I've ever read is called The Auschwitz Escape, and it tells the story of how 2 prisoners made their daring escape from this concentration camp. Now, after we're going to head to the northern part of Poland to visit escape from this concentration.
I mean, I know a lot of people love to visit that kind of place, but I will not go. That feeling that you get, do I want to see it? Is it like you go there to learn about history, right? Even though your emotion is going to be kind of weird when you go to a place like this, right? I don't want it to like make us like think about it for like 3 days and not enjoy the rest of the trip. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean that why I'm really scared of this kind of, the
Because Suji's afraid of ghosts and things like this, so she think you're
like,
afraid of those windows, right?
Yeah, when he didn't even say that it's a concentration camp, I already scared of the building. And then he said it's a camp for that.
Yeah.
And look at the roof. It's creepy. Why they do that?
Well, because it was during
it was red, right? And now through the time, that why the color is just
maybe
out.
Right now it's more like for the tourist stuff.
Concentration camp. Now after, we're going to head to the northern part of Poland to visit Sopot. Now located right on the Baltic Sea, Sopot was established in the 8th century and grew as a commercial
like a
trading
heart.
post and fishing village.
A heart?
Over the centuries, Sopot faced adversity as it was abandoned, burned, and then rebuilt. But in the early 19th century, Sopot started to gain popularity thanks to its spa and public baths, and it
it's very interesting.
Resort town. Today, Sopot is a thriving tourist attraction, where there you can take a walk on Europe's longest wooden pier, or you can enjoy the swans and endless sandy coastline. Now I understand why it's called the Polish Riviera. Now after Sopot, we're going to head over to neighboring Gdansk, located just a 15
Look at those roofs, and I'm going to say, what?
It look like in what, Germany?
Yeah, it looked like those German buildings too, yeah. But Polish is border Germany. I think near Berlin. So there's things that are going to be a little similar with the architecture. We have a YouTube channel where we react to German content. That's why. But this looks nice.
We're going to head over to neighboring Gdansk. Located just a 15 minutes drive from Sopot, Gdansk is one of Poland's oldest cities with a fascinating history with periods of Polish, Prussian, and German rule. The earliest mention of Gdansk was in the year 997 AD, and during the Middle Ages, Gdansk grew as an important seaport and shipbuilding town.
What is the green
rose to be
thing?
one of the wealthiest.
The green thing?
Grew as
Oh, in the water?
Yeah.
I don't know. What is this?
What is it?
I don't know.
an important
I have no idea.
seaport and shipbuilding town. It rose to be one of the wealthiest and largest cities in Poland until Warsaw's rapid growth in the 18th century. Today, Gdansk is one of Poland's most beautiful cities. I mean, I just can't believe it's Old Town. It's full of these perfectly placed houses that seem to go on forever. Another really cool feature that I like about Gdansk is how the canal runs right along the Old Town. It's often full of ships.
Wow, look at
the
this
city
imagery.
Such a fun vibe. While you're there, you can just explore the streets of Old Town or take a walk along the canal. I mean, just such an incredible city.
Look at
Oh my god, look at that building.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
Old
say.
Town,
Yeah,
or take a walk.
look at this, and it's all of the house kind of are. It's all apartment, and you all live by it because it's probably super like more expensive to live there, right?
Yeah.
But you don't own land, so you don't need to like buy the land and buy the house like. In Canada, it's more rare to have things like this because we have so much space and not a lot of people, like only 40 million people, but we're like almost as big as Russia, kind of. So, Poland is big too. We've seen it earlier how big it was, but it's quite nice. All the shape are so intriguing of the
Along
roof.
the canal. I mean, just such an incredible city. Now, just an hour's drive from Gdansk
Wow,
is the
Malbork Castle.
I mean, this is the largest castle in the world by land area, which is pretty crazy. It was built in the 13th century by the Teutonic Knights, who were German Catholic crusaders. And as the number of the knights grew, so did the castle, which encloses an area of 52 acres. I mean, it's just crazy to think that people were able to build such buildings back then. More than half of Malbork Castle was destroyed during World War II, but thankfully it was rebuilt to its former glory. Now, after Malbork, we're going to head over to the Mazurian Lake District, located in northeastern Poland on the border of Kaliningrad. This lake district is one of the most visited lake districts in all of Central Europe.
Come on, this is the dream. I mean, look at this lake. Look at the space you have. There's a lot of people living in Poland, but it must be huge because you have so much space.
The house there. In the morning, you go walk with the dog.
We have 12 dogs. Yeah, that's the dream.
Why is there too many space over there? Are they growing something too?
It's so clean. It's so beautiful.
And it's far from each other.
It go on forever. It's gorgeous, huh?
Oh my god, it's flat. Like you can see everything.
So I always get emotional with things like this.
Europe, and it's home to over
space for the
2,000
dog.
lakes. It's a perfect place to go sailing, fishing, or just swim in the lake. I mean, I just can't think of a better place to go on a hot summer day. Now, aside from the lakes, the area is full of beautiful forest, perfect for hiking and exploring. The Nisairoeng Lake District is definitely a hidden gem that deserves a visit. Another scenic place for nature lovers is the
so many mountains.
National Park. Now located in both southern Poland and northern Slovakia, Pienienie is one of the oldest and smallest national parks in all of Poland. I mean, I just think it's such a beautiful area. The river runs right through it, and it acts as a natural border between Poland and Slovakia. The national park is home to many animal species such as the Eurasian lynx, which I think is like one of the coolest animals ever. One of my favorite features of the park is the 3 crowns. The rock feature is made up of 5 sharp limestone peaks that create quite the sight.
I mean, it looked like it's fake. It's so, look at that, it's green, and then you have tree-shaped like rock mountain, but it looked like it's so sharp, like done with a knife or something.
Yeah, like you draw it.
Yeah, it's like a painting or something. It's so perfect. Crazy that you can create such perfection like this. Crazy.
Now, another beautiful nearby spot is the Niedica Castle. This
Niedica
14th
Castle.
century castle is located just a few minutes away from the park. I mean, this whole area is just incredible. Now, after, we're going to head over to the beautiful city of Wrocław. I mean, it's such a tricky pronunciation. Now, located in western Poland, about a 3-hour drive from Krakow, Wrocław is such a charming historical place. It's home to one of the most beautiful market squares in all of Europe. It's lined with elegant townhouses and cobblestone streets. Wrocław also has one of the most beautiful cathedrals in Poland. It was originally built in 1272, but has been damaged and rebuilt several times throughout the centuries. I just love its double spires. Wrocław is just the perfect place to just walk around and explore for a day. Now for our final destination, we're going to head to Warsaw. Located on the Vistula River in east central Poland. Warsaw is the capital and largest city in the country. Warsaw began to grow in the 16th century when the capital was moved there. It was called the Paris of the North, but sadly, Warsaw was damaged extensively during World War II with over 85% of its buildings in ruins. Thankfully, today it's a bustling capital with a population of 1.8 million. One of my favorite buildings.
Yeah, I was gonna say that Warsaw looked very different from every other city so far. Like there's a lot of white building that were not there earlier. It was like mostly the style is very different. Maybe they had to rebuild so many buildings that
the Palace of Culture and Science at 778 feet tall.
It looked like
the 5th tallest building in the EU. The crowning feature of the city
it looked like a business city.
Yeah.
You know, like an important city, like for business and stuff like this.
Modern.
Yeah, for like real estate, business, enterprise.
In the EU. The crowning feature of the city is
Warsaw's
Old Town.
Yeah.
It was established during the 13th century and is full of history and medieval architecture. Like the main part of the city, the Old Town was almost completely destroyed during World War II, but it was miraculously restored and was made a World Heritage Site in 1980. When you're there, you can just explore the square and marvel at all the history that took place in this medieval old town. Well, that is it for my Poland top 10. Let me know where your favorite place is in Poland in the comments below.
I don't know.
Really pretty country.
Yeah, it was amazing. So I will put another of our Polish reaction right there. You can click on it and suggest us more. That was our first reaction to like Poland.
Poland.
Yes. And see you very soon.